I've had enough of this. The wall is done.
It's a miserable rainy day here.
Good thing I got wellies on.
Hello everyone, welcome back to a lovely sunny Bulgaria. In this one we're going to be finishing, yes, finishing the stone aspect of the wall around the pool and also planting some trees. I hope you enjoy the video. Where we had the big cave in this corner, the wall was actually buried. You couldn't even see the wall here. So I uncovered it all, but with that, it had all washed down into the gravel, which is the drainage behind, and blocked it all up. So I cleared all that out. What we're now going to do is I'm going to put in a membrane, which is going to sit tight against the soil, and we're going to fill in the back here of the wall with gravel, and that will stop the soil leaching into the gravel and blocking the drainage channel up. We're just going to backfill with gravel as we go, and that's going to keep the membrane pushed nice and tight against the soil here, and we're going to just, yeah, literally build it as we go. That's a perfect length, ideal. Yep, and there, that's it, lovely. And somebody commented in the last video asking how the banana plant was doing. Good and bad. Now, bad because the original stem, I don't know if you will see it down here, died. And the reason that it died was we had a really late frost, a really hard frost. It was best part of 20 degrees during the day, and then that evening it went to -10. This had just woken up and it absolutely wiped it out, killed it dead. I came out the next morning, all the leaves were yellow, and I was like, that's toast. And sure enough, that stem died off, never came back. However, the root ball is very, very much still alive and kicking. So we have not the original stem, but we do still have the original banana plant. I've left it this time to grow multiple stems, and yeah, it's doing very, very well, which is great news.
It's a miserable rainy day here in the middle of May in Bulgaria. So Phil needed cheering up, so he's jumped on the digger. We are trying to crack on with the pool area. So we're shifting the large rocks that we have put aside ready for the stone wall, because we are really keen to get our conifers in the ground and get the landscaping started for the area.
Bought 12 of these to go in here, and this is to form a hedge as this bottom part of the pool area. So that'll be wall on 3 sides and then a hedge down the bottom here. And then last night we got a torrential amount of rain come in a short period of time, and the entire trench is filled with water. We're going to bucket this lot out, and we're going to put these on a sort of sandy, stony bed, because these conifers won't like having wet feet like that. So this is the soil from our front garden, which is much better quality than the soil here. So we're using this to plant these in. Planted.
No, it's too low.
Definitely is too low, isn't it? That works all right, yeah. So I started with my first mix and started to put a few stones in, and then we thought we were going to get rained off. Well, 3 mixes in and it still hasn't rained yet, so we're making the most of it, but that's why I haven't got the camera out. So far I've actually done pretty well here. We've worked together, actually Katie's been helping me a lot trying to find stones to the right gaps, and we've got pretty much another layer on. So this is original stone along here, so we've got another, I don't know, another little bit done. I wonder if it's broken. Is it broken? Can be. Pretty good. We have got today a few trees to plant. We have these Atlantic cedar, I think they are, or maybe they're Himalayan cedar. These 3 that we've got left were really pot bound, so we're going to get these in the ground today. I've teased all the roots out, we've got them in a bucket of water, so let's get them in the ground and planted. And we also have an English oak to go in, which I'd like to become a feature tree in the garden for the future. I've already gone around randomly in the garden. We're planting everything up on the bank behind the house and the caravan, and I've already gone round and dug the holes with the digger, just random places. And then obviously we're going to take more soil from this dig out that we're doing here, which is the much better quality soil. So we're going to take a few barrow loads up there, and of course for that, because we're going uphill, we're going to use Alex's quad, and we're going to tow them up. It makes life much easier. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Go on then, up to speed. A little bit quicker. That's it. Now just, let's go in. There we go. Job done. Grow well, my friend. So hopefully this one should do very well here, I reckon. Here we're going to put in the oak, and this will hopefully grow to be a lovely feature tree here, whether it be amongst lawn or we integrate it in the future. Basically, I'm always worried when we plant here that we're planting something that's going to be in the way in the future, and so I try and plan everything way ahead to make sure that when we plant a tree we're never going to have to cut it down or try and dig it up and move it again. I want stuff to be planted and then stay there forever. And this oak should be able to do exactly that with this location. At least that's what I'm hoping. So yeah, we will get this out, get this in, and all being well, wow. Oh, she will be a massive tree in the future that will become a main feature point of the garden. I don't know why, but there's something about an English oak. It's my favourite tree. Oh, grow well, my friend. You have just watched me put in some trees in the ground with absolutely no reference as to where they are on the land. So, cedar here, the oak tree is here, cedar here, and the first cedar you saw me put in was this one over here. As well as those, we got a load of these little guys, and I have absolutely no idea what these are. I can't remember, but I remember them saying they were really good in dry, harsh, terrible soil, which is exactly what we've got on this upper end of the garden. There's 9 in total. So I've dotted them around all over this hillside. We are going to keep them watered, obviously, because they will definitely die off without any water up here initially. And hopefully we'll turn this area into a bit of a pinarium, into a field full of pine trees. Those of you from the early days might remember these. These were little conifers that we bought and we planted in these water bottles as flower pots. And out of, I think we had 8 or 9 that we originally planted, we only have 3 that made it through. When we went away, the irrigation system stopped working and they dried out. These few made it, but they really like a shady spot. When we put them in the sun, they are not happy. Hopefully this little tree will fill this hole really nicely and give us a little bit of evergreen cover to the neighbours. And again, if you need a reference as to where this is, this over here is our orchard. And the solar panels are up here. That's all my planting done. I'm hoping that these few trees that we've put in a few years' time will transform this hillside and make it look very, very different to how it does now. On to the next job now. Let's get the pool wall finished because it's 32 degrees today and I wouldn't mind a dunk in a pool, I'm not going to lie. It is 6 AM, time to get cracking. Let's get this wall done. Today is Thursday, and that is a significant day for us because Kaylee and the kids have gone back to the UK. So they're having a break for a little bit. They've gone to see Kaylee's family over there, which would be really lovely for them. And I am stuck here with the dog and this project. So that's fun. So my plan is, they are away for 10 days. My plan is to bust a gut and smash this out and get this as done as I can possibly get it in the next 10 days. I'm talking like finished done. if I can. It's going to be really, really tough. It's going to be a big ask, especially in the summer heat. We are now at 36 degrees. The last 3 days have been 36 degrees. Killer. To go from 20 degrees to 36 has been a real killer. So yes, I'm going to do mornings and evenings out here and try and get this done. We've still got obviously the stone walling to finish off. If you can see the string line, that is where the stone will interface with the brick. We've got brick to go up on this side all the way, and then one more course along the top of that row. And then we've got to render all of the brick and then dip the render into the wall along the back of the stone face. We then need to tidy the floor up in here, get rid of all this stone, and then lay a membrane down and put the gravel in. I so want we can... I've literally been dreaming of saying these words for months. The stone wall is done. Thank goodness for that. What do you think? Let me know in the comments what you think of this. Does it look okay? Does it look like it's been there forever? Does it look like I lost the will to live with it and gave up halfway through? Let me know what you think. What are your thoughts on the stone wall? If you ask me if I'll do it again, the answer is a flat out no. No way, especially with our stone. You might be able to twist my arm if we had a quarry delivery of really good quality granite, but it has to be for a very good reason, because this is really not worth our time, for sure. I'm certainly glad that we've decided to put the stone below ground level, because this side is half acceptable. This side, on the other hand, is horrendous. Which of course it doesn't matter, because it's just got to be strong and it's all going below ground level, so you can't see it anyway. So it's fine, it doesn't really matter. And then just this corner needs tidying up where the bricks come into this corner. I need to work all that out, but again I need to work from the far side of the foundation into the stone wall, and that's going to give me my allowances for where the bricks get cut, how we pack out to the stone, and then what stone I have to infill with. So there is still a little bit more stonework to do, but the back wall in the way of the stone is done. And I am so thankful to say that. It has been a horrendous job. But I hope that in a year's time, I'll forget all of it. I'll be sat here around a fire pit or in the pool, and I'll glance at it and just go, learnt my lesson on that one, but it does look good. The face is almost bang on vertical if you put a level against it. We're not going to do that just in case, and I can't cope with any more negativity on the wall. But down that end, we've got some much more uneven rock, some stuff that's sloping in and out and all sorts, which I think adds to the character a bit. But certainly down this end, very happy with how it all came together. Anyway, guys, the wall is done. Yes! Oh my goodness, I need a shower. Well, that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And of course, as always, we'll see you on the next one, where hopefully this is all done and dusted. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, nice. Why am I telling you that? Kaylee's what? Kaylee, did that make any sense? Could I edit any of that? This is terrible, so I'm just gonna give up. Shut up, Phil. Uh-oh. That's all right, yeah. There's a big gap down there, darling, look. Chafing on the post. Nobody likes chafe, do they? I will never pick up a rock again in my life.